So thanks for checking out our blog. If you've made it this far, you're intrigued by the title of this cost-benefit trade-off that exists, I would argue, within the world of data governance. So what you're about to read has got some pretty interesting thoughts where I basically postulate that a lot of companies struggle with data governance because the benefits of governance largely accrue to higher levels of the organization. The benefits largely happen at cross-functional and enterprise-wide levels of the organization. Within an individual function like marketing or finance or sales, they're largely doing what they want to do today to meet their SLAs, to meet their customer expectations, to fulfill and support that function-specific workflow or processes. But the value of MDM is where you break those functional silos, where you allow data to flow cross-functionally or across the entire enterprise. So the value of MDM really tends to naturally flow upwards. If you ask any individual functional lead, do you need data governance? He or she may say, I'm not entirely sure because I really just need to do what I need to do. I need to sign some contracts, I need to onboard some leads. But when it comes to value, that CEO or that CFO is going to look at that data and say, yes, I need to know where that customer traverses every single function within our organization. So the value tends to be greatest at higher levels of the organization. The cost, however, tends to push downwards in organizations. And I would argue this produces a bit this seesawing, yo-yoing back and forth between investing in governance and de-investing in governance, because there's a trade-off that exists. The costs are borne by people who are implementing data governance rules, by people who are onboarding customers, by stewards who are managing data within those systems. So the costs tend to be at the lower levels of the organization. The benefits tend to be at a higher level, and it creates this imbalance that naturally forces or results in, I should say, companies kind of yo-yoing back and forth between centralized, decentralized, centralized, decentralized. Because those functions will complain about too many rules. They'll complain about governance being a business disinhibitor and not a business enabler. So companies will pare back and have less governance rules. Then there'll be less benefit to senior executives. Then the executives say, hey, there's less benefit here, we need more rules, we need more control, and on and on and on and on. So it's an interesting paradox. I would love your thoughts on this. Check out the blog. Thanks for looking.